In this video, I am going to show you the step-by-step way on how you can simply use CapCut on your PC and on your MacBook, alright? And the first thing you need to do is to download CapCut application on Microsoft Store or on App Store. So once you do that, you just need to open the application. As you can see, here is my CapCut application, and if you are just using CapCut, you won't see all of these projects here. So these are the projects I've created so far, and if you are just using CapCut, you won't see all of these projects right here. All right, and the only thing you need to do right now is to tap on this start creating. So once I tap on start creating, this is going to load. All right, so let's just wait for it to appear. As you can see, so here is the interface right now, and the first thing you need to do is to import the video you want to edit. All right, so you can import the video into a file, or you can just import the video manually. All right, so I'll just tap on this import here. You can import videos, audios, stock videos, stock images, anything you want to import. All right, and I'll just import any video right here as an example. So let me just import this one here, then I'll click on this open here. All right, so as you can see, here's the video I imported, and you can also right click and click on this new folder. If you want to arrange your video in a folder, then you can simply use this. All right, so I can just drag and drop this video inside this folder. All right, then I'll double click the folder, and I can just start importing my videos or audios or anything I want to import inside that folder. All right, so I'll also tap on this import. Let me also import this, which is an audio. So I'll click on this open here. As you can see, all right, like I said, you can import as many things as you want depending on what you are editing. All right, so the next thing for me to do right now is to start editing my video. All right, and this is very simple to do. All right, so this particular place here is our timeline, as you can see, and we have a lot of options right here. We have a lot of options right here in this particular timeline. All right, and there are also some other things right here in the timeline. I'm still going to teach you all of this stuff. All right, but let's just drag our video into our timeline first before we do any other thing. So I'll just drag this video right here into my timeline. Just drag and drop this, and once you do this video is going to appear on your timeline, and you can start editing the video. All right, so let me just walk you through some basic editing on CapCut. All right, so this is our cursor. I call this cursor. So this particular thing here is called cursor for me. So let's say at this point I want to cut out the video. So there's two ways for you to cut. The first way is to click on this arrow here. Then you can click on this splint, as you can see. Then you can just cut this out here, as you can see. All right, so right now you can change it to A. So A is your selection tool and B is your cutting. All right, so if you want to change the stuff into selection tool, you can just tap on A, and if you want to cut your video, you can just tap on B. All right, but right now I'll click on Ctrl Z. I want to undo this. So like I said, you can simply change this to A on B depending on what you want. Then the next thing here is you can also use this icon here to cut your video, as you can see. So I can just tap on this here, and I can just move this cursor a little bit and click on this again. Then I can just delete the one that is in the middle. Let's say that is the one I don't want, so I'll just delete this, as you can see. So right now I have something like this. All right, and there are a lot of options right here. Also, you can record. If you want to record your voice, then you can also do tracking. Then you can turn on snapping and all of this stuff right here. All right, and this one here is if you want to zoom, if you want to zoom in or zoom out your timeline, so you'll be able to see what you are doing very well, you can simply go for this. All right, but right now I love how my timeline is looking. All right, so let me just drag my audio into my timeline. This is my audio right here, as you can see. Then once you drag your audio, you will see a lot of options right here you can simply do. The first one is the volume. You can increase the volume of your audio depending on what you want. So I can just increase this to, let's say, 10. 10, as you can see. So right now I have something like this. Then you can also do this fade in and fade out if you want. It depends on what you want. You can do let's say I want my video to fade in, I want my audio to fade in at exactly 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Then I want it to fade out. That's my audio at exactly 2 seconds. Then you can simply set it right here, as you can see. Okay guys, so this is amazing. This is amazing. Then another thing you can simply do right here is this noise reduction. So if your audio have a lot of noise going on in the background, you can simply turn on this noise reduction, and CapCut is going to reduce noise from your video. All right, then you can also tap on this voice effect if you want. Then you can choose any effect you want, as you can see. If you want a deep, high, low, echo, robot and all of this stuff here, but I don't want this voice effect, so I'm going to turn off this, as you can see. So this is about audio, and let me go into adding text and some other things on CapCut. All right, so let me just tap on this text here. So I think I've taught you about audio. So let me tap on, okay, let me click on this audio here first, as you can see. So you can either use the music on CapCut. Yeah, some music on CapCut you can simply add to your video. All right, but a lot of this music are not copyright free, so I won't really advise you to add this particular music. All right, then you can also tap on this sound effects. There are a lot of sound effects you can simply use on CapCut depending on the kind of things you want. All right, so there are a lot of them right here. You can simply download and just drag and drop to your video. So you can also filter these sound effects. All right, as you can see, we have a lot of options here. You can click on this transition, food, ambience, animals, and all of that. All right, then you can also do this extract audios. So let's say you have a video that you want to extract audio from, then you can just import this video right here, and you can simply extract the audio from the video. After doing that, you can easily drag the audio to your timeline. All right, and the last option here is this TikTok. You can sign into your TikTok. I don't really know how this works. All right, so let me go to this text option here. So here's a place we can simply add our text. You can either add the text manually, or you can click on this text template to choose so many templates on CapCut. All right, so there are so many text templates on CapCut. You can also filter this depending on what you want. Then after this, you can also click on this auto captions. If you want CapCut to generate auto captions for your video, then this is a great tool for you. All right, then let me just go back to this add text. So let's say I want to add my text manually. I'll just tap on this default text here. So I'm going to tap on this plus icon to add it, as you can see. So these are our text right now in our timeline. So I can just increase the size of this text, as you can see. Then you can just change the text right here. Let me change the color of the text to, this is where you can simply change all of the stuff in the text. So let me change the color to black, so I'll be able to see the text very well, as you can see. Then once you do that, you can change the font. This is the font. You can change the font from system to any other font you want. So let me just use Area Bold. All right, so let me just place this text here so we can be able to see it. Then you can also do some other editing, but before we do this, let me just change the text. So if you want to change the text, just double tap on your screen, then you can just write anything you want to write. So let me just write Omoshon1Ju1. That is my name. So guys, this is the text we added, and you can also change the font size. If you want to increase the size, or if you want to decrease the size, then you can simply use this option here. Then this style, if you want your text to be bold, you can click on this B. If you want your text to be outline or underline rather, you can simply click on this. Then if you want your text to be italic, then you can simply click on this one here. All right, and there are so many other things you can simply do right here in your text section. So we have the captions. If you want to add captions, I don't know, but you can simply add animation to it. All right, so you can add in animation to your text, you can add out animation to your text, you can also add loop animation to your text. All right, so there are so many in animation right here. Let me just add this one here. So this is loading. Okay, let's just wait for it to appear, as you can see. All right, so the animation have been added. So if I play my video right now, it is going to be added, as you can see. Okay, then you can also tap on this out animation. There are so many animations you can simply add to your text. Then you can tap on this loop also if you want to add a loop animation to your text. All right, and the next thing here is this sticker. You can add as many sticker of your choice to your video. All right, so that will make your video to look more perfect, and that is very okay. All right, so you can also, as you can see, here are the stickers. You can just download them and add it to your video. Then you can also tap on this effect here to add any video or body effect to your video. All right, then the transition, if you want to add transition to your video, then you are good to go. All right, and there are so many other things right here you can simply do on CapCut, but the only way you can simply learn this particular CapCut application is practicing. All right, so just make sure that you check out all of these features on CapCut and you will definitely get it. So just tap on any of the buttons to see what they works for, and you will definitely get it, like I said. All right, so guys, this is the end of this video. If you love this video, don't forget to subscribe to receive more video like this, and I'll see you in my next video tutorial.